Hello, YouTube. Insert blisteringly entertaining intro here. There you go. You done that? You all sorted? Should we play some more Dwarf Fortress? Good. Good. By the way, congratulations on that intro you came up with in your head. That was much better than anything I would have done. Good for you. Good for you. Shall we get down to business? I think what we should do is assess the situation, because last session, if anyone is following on from there or remembering, we had a bit of a set 2 with a forgotten beast, which caused all manner of problems. And we also, I'm just reminded here by this chain and bed next to each other, which we've designated as a sort of rather grim justice zone. We had someone go a bit nuts and flip over some bookcases in the temple, and turns out that gets you cursed. And he was either a vampire or a weird creature. And so we were going to lock him down here. But turns out, after all fannying around trying to get this set up, I got a notification at the bottom of the screen that said he was dead. So, there you go. Poor Brazil. All that pressing, now it's just depressing. Brazil. What's going on with Brazil? Okay, you have to enlighten me there. Excuse me. Let's go back to the top of the fortress and see what's going on up there. And I'll quickly unplug and plug my phone back into the charging socket, because it appears that my cable is making it not work. You bastard. Okay, let's get back to the surface. You know what? If we're going to be doing a little round trip and seeing what the lay of the land is, I think we should first start up here at the highest level with our pasturelands, our grazing zone, and we should make sure that all the correct animals which require grass are currently in there nom-nomming. Because if they don't nom-nom, we can't milk and cheese. And frankly, what is a dwarf fortress without cheese? It's a bloody nightmare, that's what it is. Looks like all of our grass eaters are here. A little bit of cuddying going on, that's nice. We've got to go out on the surface. I mean, the surface, for once, was not the place of danger. We didn't even need to put people in the burrows. Well, I say didn't even need to. I should have. But, you know, it died before it got to the fortress proper, so that means we're doing okay, right? Here... Oh yes, there was a project to wall off these little tunnels from the volcano, wasn't there? So that no fire imps could molest us. Yes, that might be a good idea to reinvigorate that program. Let's go down a floor. And another. And here, hang on a minute, was that Oh, he's being carried. Sorry, I saw a corpse and I thought it was just sitting there on the surface and I wondered why. And then I realised someone was carrying it to the corpse stockpile. So lovely. Excellent. That's getting taken care of. We still have our frozen caravan here, of course, who turned up, saw the corpses and thought, oh, we're going to run away. And then, due to a marvellous bug, didn't run away and just ended up sitting there. And I believe have blocked the way for future caravans, but we shall see. We shall find out soon enough. Here are our barracks, which are now pretty empty. Let's take a little trip over to Dwarf Therapist and see what our military situation is like. I'm going to sort the little guys by squad. And yes, here we go. We have 2 left in the crystalline balances, both wrestlers. Not bad. Tosid and Erdim, they are now survivor veterans. He's back to training already, and this guy is storing an item in a bin, which really shouldn't be a military occupation. Let me just check over here to see he's got... It must be important. He's doing it with the... things disabled, so that's good. And then we've got excuse me, we've got the gloved bars, our elite squad, who perhaps unsurprisingly had 3 people rather than 2 survive. We have Erib Katenicus. He is an absolute beast, a proper legend. And now I know I'm saying he, but his little gender symbol looks a little bit off standard. I don't know what that means. We'll have to find out. Maybe someone in chat knows. What are they doing? Watching a biting demonstration. Oh my. The CRYPTBEARDS military is evolving. First of all, it was fists. We ran in, we beat up bears, cougars, whatever. We just smashed them down with our bare hands. But now we're entering a new age of military technology. Teeth have come into play. We will be consuming our enemies on the battlefield, but not cooking them. Just ripping lumps out of them and swallowing. Or maybe not. Maybe it makes more sense to keep that stuff in your mouth as some kind of impromptu projectile weapon. I imagine a lump of your own flesh spat into your eyes is quite the distraction during combat. What the fuck am I talking about? Right, so we've got basically wrestlers and a maceman. I mean, he comes in with the big old metal mace, and these lads. Oh, sorry, Fuzzy, you're also actually you're the same symbol but pink. What does that mean? Curious, very curious. Nonetheless, you are a splendid member of our military, although somehow you still have hunting and trapping enabled, and all of your no. The elite squadron should be focused entirely on their military endeavours. There should be no, not swaying. What's the word I'm looking for? Straying. That's the word I'm looking for. There should be no straying from the martial path here. Not with these lads. You've got too much experience, and look who's heading the group. I mean, this lad. Let's go to the military screen. 161 kills. Oh my God. Okay, let's have a little look down. Someone to be says, we know you're full nude, no need to be shy. No, I'm not. Much as I can endure the feeling of synthetic leather plastic on my back in a hot, sweaty day, I don't think I could endure that on my buttocks. I feel it would induce more sweating than I would like, and I like to have something between me and that surface. In this case, a pair of shorts and a pair of underpants. So there you go. Your prophecy was short of the mark. I am not fully clothed, but by no means fully naked. Everyone's saying goodbye to Finley in chat. Let me scroll down a bit. Something would be horrifying. That dissonance, says Osmosis Jones, but again, I've lost context for that. Oh, hello. I've gone back further than I've already acknowledged. Oh, my God. The World Cup. 1-2 against Belgium. Belgium, sorry, meaning they don't get to go to the semi-finals. Oh, dear. Poor old Brazil. Never mind. I'd imagine that biting a werebeast is kind of dumb, but then again, these are dwarfs we're dealing with. That's true. Biting a werebeast is going to be a little bit of a problem. Strange symbol like a pig. No, I didn't say like a pig. I mean, did I say it was like a pig? I don't think it's like a pig. This little symbol's not like a pig, is it? It's like an amalgam of the male and female symbols together. So there's a number of them, actually. Look, it's quite a popular thing in the military here, it seems. It seems, but at this small sample level, that these people are ideal military candidates. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got Asmel down here. Maybe I should just draft them immediately, just based on their sexual or genderal preference. I don't know what that even means. Right, let's go back to the Labour screen and check to see if someone to be is still alive. I don't think you are, because you were in the military, if I remember rightly, and Super Chaser, Sodell, Solon, no. I'm afraid you have bought the farm. Your clogs have been popped. Wow, couldn't come up with another idiom for death. No, I'm struggling. That's bad. I'm slipping. It's terrible. It's bisexual. Okay. When the icon is grey, it's asexual. So these aren't gender symbols, these are sexuality symbols then? Or did they perform both functions? Or is it pink for male, blue for female? And then why would you have... Okay, one day I'll look up the meaning of all this, but for now, it doesn't seem relevant. I think we've been trucking along. Oh, look, here we go. Here's a grey one. An asexual female. Or am I not even capable of reading the vanilla symbols? Let's not get distracted. That dissonance comment was referring to the idea of having your adult experiences, but you were a child again. Oh, yeah. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. I mean, I must admit, I didn't have what I would describe as a bad or tough childhood. I quite had a good time, to be honest. So, I wouldn't dread going back. But I know some people didn't enjoy it. Some people found it a little bit of a troublesome time. They are both other way round. Blue equals male, pink equals female. Oh, that makes sense, yes. Red is female. Yes, okay. Although it never used to be like that, apparently. In the Victorian times, they used to put boys in pink dresses because it was a hot, fiery colour, suitable for passionate males. Anyway, let's go back to the fortress. I tire of therapist. Okay, so we've got our entryway. Let's go down a floor. In fact, let's not. Let's skip through the hotkeys, shall we? Let's use these damn things. Here we go. Red is apparently the colour of aggression. Or, although, it's colour of luck in China, isn't it? That's why I see so much of it. Apparently, according to those HSB adverts, and the Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation should really know. I mean, if their name is anything to go by. Let's have a look here. So what have I done? We've got some empty space here, which no doubt I carved out with a good purpose in mind, but have not actually acted upon. And now I forget. We've got here our adamantine. That's nice. We've got a nice little raw stockpile developing. I think this is where we're putting the strands of adamantine. Let's have a little look at this applewood bin, shall we? Contains nothing. Good. Okay, and this over here, you're so confused that the chat messages are appearing earlier on stream than in chat, are they? That's incredible. Ooh, I glance over to OBS and I see that a notification has popped up that someone followed. Thank you very much. I apologise for not acknowledging you by name, but the text is too small to read in the OBS preview window, and I will pop over to my notifications dashboard in but a moment, once I've reoriented myself with this little industrial area here. So this is a stone stockpile. For more ores. That's good. This is another furniture stockpile. This was a little crafty zone. We've got an ammo stockpile here to suck some of those bolts out of the old boas. This one down here. What is in here? Finished goods. This is... What have we got? Come on. Get with the program, scoundrel. You can do better than this. Hang on. The tooltip tells you a leather stockpile, a cloth stockpile, a gem stockpile, and a weapon stockpile. Lovely. Wood, and this one is for stone, although somehow a piece of raw adamantine has appeared to have ended up there. Come on, scoundrel. Use your brain to form sentences. Don't just open your mouth and let the autopilot take over. That's not going to get us anywhere, is it? Other than downed in the ocean, to expand on the airplane metaphor. Okay, so I've got a bit of basic re-understanding here. Here's all our offices. Here's our magma industries, which is going along nicely. We now have people who can actually use these, which is good. But no real materials. I suppose we could start making adamantine armor, but we still haven't begun the strand extraction. And although we have several people with the task enabled, none of them have any real skill. So, I'm not showing the game. I'm showing therapist. Oh, is that an old? That's an old message because I am showing it on OBS. It's okay. Don't panic. Everybody, calm down. I don't know why you get so skitty sometimes. Let's press F3. We'll go down to the food court area, or for want of a lack of a better term. These late night streams are interesting, aren't they? The words they take on a life of their own. They twist their way out of my mouth like snakes and defy all reasoning. Let's have a look here. We've got the switch room. We've got the dining hall, which now I'm looking at and thinking it's a little bit puny. We need something a little larger for a fortress of 120 or so dwarves. This is just not going to cut the mustard. Maybe I should start digging out a bigger zone. We'll see. We've got our booze production facility here. Quite nice. They've got lots of cherry pits and cannuar seeds knocking around. Maybe we need to get some... My seed stockpile's probably full. I should probably expand on that somewhere. Good evening, Mr. Mix. Welcome back to the stream. Hello. Everyone should give a rounding ovation, a standing ovation, a round of applause, for he is the man who has provided the thumbnails for most of these streams and the delightful ident screen that we all enjoy, whether we are YouTubers watching the thumbnails on the videos or liveys coming in early and seeing this. Sorry, I didn't mean to big you up too much there. Osmosis Jones on the ball with the intro there. Anyway, let's get back to the fortress. Sorry, don't want to get too distracted by chat. I know I am capable of being distracted somewhat. So we've got our miasma producing industries here, the leather tanners and the... do you tan anything else other than leather? Well, you tan skin to make it leather, don't you? Anyway, there's the butchers as well. We've got a couple of crundles locked up in these cages. It's a breeding pair, so we could start a crundle farm if that ever took my fancy. We also have a farmer's workshop here, currently not in use, but I'm sure there are standing orders for milking and cheese making, so we'll see how that ends up. Here we have, of course, our egg-laying area. We put the little boys in here, and then we put the little girls in here, and they lay eggs, and we eat them. And then when we have an actual mating pair of a certain kind of bird, we'll pop the female in there and, well, boom chicka wah wah, should we say? That's not how it goes. Boom chicka wah wah. Boom chicka wah wah. That's better, yeah. Boom chicka wah wah. Anyway, let's go to F4. There's the food stockpile and there's the booze stockpile, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering. Oh, wait. Fish barrel? Yeah, that's food. Dwarven wine. That's booze. Good. Here is the bedroom level. Skipping straight over there with a quick strike of the F4 key. This has been a level that has been chronically neglected through most of the playthrough. Maybe if the fortress reaches some form of stability after the Forgotten Beast attack and we don't end up breaching the adamantine and opening up the circus, we'll give it a little bit more attention. But for now, I feel like I can't be arsed. So I'm going to press F5 and we're going to come down to the most religious part of Helmpold. We've got to the library, also doubling up as a temple. We've got a temple, which is a non-denominational affair, filled with statues and also a statue garden. So it must be a fairly nice place for the dwarves to visit, although these guys do seem stressed. They do seem stressed. Hopefully they're not some kind of religious fanatic hell-bent on destroying the fortress from within. That would be a bit of a bummer. We also have another fortress temple dedicated here to the god of, I forget what. What was the name? I forget. But there's also a little bit down here which is dedicated to the god of darkness, or I think it was murder and nightmares or something. I couldn't resist. I just had to put a little bit of spice into the mix to see what happened, to see what kind of chaps and chapettes attracted. This is a hospital which I perhaps mistakenly also dedicated as a temple to one of the more popular gods in the fortress, and now I'm beginning to see that it may have a hindrance effect. A hindrance effect? A hindering effect? It may be a hindrance to the healing of the people inside, which is not optimal for a fortress hospital, but we'll see what happens. Who's this guy with the green staff? Athel Atirivud, the prophet. Okay. Currently meditating on death. This visitor has come to pray at the new church. He was curious about the new church. Subi will destroy Thief Sword. Okay. Hello, Fuzzy Logic. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. The stream keeps freezing. Voice comes through fine, but picture stops moving. Boo! Twitch, how dare you? How are you watching it, by the way? Are you on a mobile device, or are you watching on a desktop computer? Maybe a smart TV? Who knows? We live in the future these days. We've got a library here as well. Did I mention that? It's also a temple. I've had this weird thing for making dual-use areas and just causing them to be temples, which is problematic because we had a lad go crackers in here and he tipped over a bookcase. Probably this one, actually, looking at it. A lead bookcase. Holy shit. That took on a whole new dimension the second I realised I made all the bookcases out of lead. Good grief, that could have killed somebody. No, well, it's a good job he's dead. Let's go down a few more floors, maybe. Is this F5? This is F5. This is F6. This is where we breach into the caverns. This is where the Forgotten Beast gained ingress and where we found a lot of dismembered rat men. No, rodent people, that was it. Presumably dismembered by the Forgotten Beast, but now it's dispatched, we'll see what happens. Perhaps they will flourish, and they'll live down there in a happy existence at one with nature. Maybe. Unless it turns out we can sell their body parts, in which case their existence will be short. Well, their existence in the caves will be short. I'll maintain some breeding slaves. Let's head down to the adamantine face. Ooh, look at all that lovely adamantine. Delicious. And then we're down to here, and this is the other adamantine face. Now, this one very obviously has some problems regarding its mining. I think what we want to do is leave that where it is, in situ, and explore. Now, I have a hotkey up here. That's sad. I dug up from where the adamantine was below, and unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be here. Wait a minute. Okay, that's one of the adamantine seas. There's no actual... well, maybe I could explore just a bit more here. Ooh, hang on. Let me just designate some digging. Diggy, 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 dig. There we go. Let's just expand it out just a little bit, just enough to see if there's any adamantine in the vicinity. We'll go back down. Otherwise, this is a forgotten vein. We just want to get this stuff they've got out. Yeah, going down. Perhaps not the optimal strategy here. It's a little bit hot. A little bit too spicy, if you will. Okay, so I'm thinking, let's tap this bitch. Let's get our little picks out and ting them on the blue, right? Yeah, let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? He says, knowing full well what could possibly go wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-ba. Have I forgotten to do anything, chaps? Those of you watching? Anyone got any ideas what I was supposed to be doing? Because I am now, potentially, plunging the fortress into chaos and misery. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some of these strands extracted and wafers made. And oh, hang on a minute. I just realised. We're paused. There we go. Lovely. Brilliant stuff. On desktop. Oh, yes, Osmosis Jones. Yeah, that's the problem. Normally I normally find I have buffering issues on the iPhone. I have to set it to go to a specific resolution because every time it skips through and goes, oh no, I'm going to do 480 now, or oh, I'm going to do 720, or heaven forfend, 1080, it just starts jittering and scubbering. I don't like it. So much so that I invented a new word to describe it. Scubbering. It's not the best word in the world. It's kind of a pig to say. Scubbering. No, it doesn't sound nice at all, does it? Scratch that word. Look at that. Popped into existence and disappeared like some kind of quantum particle. Just there for a moment, in the lexicon on the lips of just one, and then dissipated. Like it never was. Poor old word. I can't even remember what it was. Something beginning with S. Come on, guys, get down in the mine. What are you doing? It's taking so long. I never remember that command. I forgot it existed. But it does its purpose. It does its purpose. It fulfills its purpose. You know, while we're waiting for these miners, let me just quickly look over at my dashboard and acknowledge that poor soul who followed so long ago and never got his just desserts. Just desserts? Recognition. Oh my goodness, 00X9D has followed. If I'm mispronouncing that, although I'm having trouble imagining any other pronunciation, please let me know. Excuse me. Curse you, summer, and your pollen-laden winds. Excuse me. Flood the magma topside, says Osmosis Jones. That seems crazy. Not sure I want to do that. Oh, they did it. They dug it all out. I wasn't even looking. I was gazing at chat like some kind of reading nerd. What a nerd. Did it get corrected? Let me have a quick look. Oh, thank you, Fuzzy. Let me have a quick look in the command list. We'll sort it out. We'll sort this out. There's still one little bit of adamantine to be dug out. If I press Control F on this list here, and I type in forget, it will go to Vehement's intro. Brilliant. There's more than one instance of the word forget. The command is this one. Are you ready? Oh, you got it. Oh, Singor was there like a lightning bolt way before I could even manage. Let's minimize this list of commands and look. More adamantine has been harvested from the walls of this cave for our fortress. Let us assign just one more little bit of digging, and then we'll back off for a bit. We'll process the adamantine we've got. We'll make something nice, maybe a sword, some armor, and then hooray, it'll be brilliant. The T in front of 2. Oh, okay, Misto. Bear with me a moment. I'm going to correct that right now. What did you forget? Oh, do, scoundrel. You are correct. That is wrong still. Let's edit it. What did you forget to do? What did you forget to do, scoundrel? ? Submit.
It has been altered. Now you should be able to execute the command with no impedance.
Impedance?
Impediment, that was the word I'm looking for. Not impedance, that's something to do with speakers and ohms.
I don't know why I chose that voice. It's a bit weird, wasn't it? Strange thing to do. Weird. Oh. Excuse me, sitting here glugging water in silence. Well, not silence, in glugs. It started raining. We don't care about that down here. Oh, look, there's a lad with a wheelbarrow. He's come to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, someone's been taken by a fey mood. I don't know why it zoomed me here to the magma, though. I mean, it's a farmer who's been taken... Oh, hello. Ah, right. We're just a bit zoomed in. It went to the wrong place, that's all. Here he is. Nil Maffolcasbon, a farmer, currently doing something with plump helmets. And now, in a strange mood, let's follow him and see where he goes. I'm presuming a crafts dwarf workshop, but we'll see. He's taking an intriguing route to a crafts dwarf workshop. Okay. Opening up that new passageway changes the... Oh, we just booted somebody out. What a prick. There's another one. There's more than one. Was he extracting strands? Ah, Christ. He probably was, wasn't he? There's crafts dwarf workshops down here. All right, mate. Come on then. What are you doing? He's off. He's going to pick something up. What's he going to get? What items will he use? Adamantine. Where'd he go? Oh, he's left the adamantine behind. No. Ooh. What's he going to get? It's exciting. He's not getting adamantine. He's not interested in that. He's decided to... Where'd he go? Did he go up to the surface for bones? Excuse my snorts here. Damn it. We've lost him. Oh, please make something out of that rock corpse. Oh, we built the butchers and they actually did it. They butchered it. Nice. This is the rock, isn't it? Nope, apparently not. Oh, rodent woman skeleton. Poor old rodent woman. Don't get distracted, scoundrel. There's a dwarf in a fey mood loose in the fort. We need to be careful. Well, presumably he went, whatever... Oh, he's got it. He went to get bones. Okay, don't panic. Here he is. He's coming back. What are you going to do? Are you going to get more stuff? Good. Let me just quickly pause this and follow him so we don't have that happen again. Sorry for the sniffs. I need to grab tissue. Go on. Oh, did he? Oh, no, I think he picked up lead bars. Not adamantine. Don't worry. No, nothing to get too excited about just yet. Where's he going now? He's got a third thing he wants to get. Come on, mate. What are you going to make? He's gone for some leather. Bones, leather, and lead. Sounds like an album title. Some kind of heavy blues type of affair, I think. Come on then, what are you getting now? More leather. Oh my goodness, he's hell-bent for leather. And more items. This is going to be an intriguing combo of things. More leather. What is he making that requires 3 layers of leather? Oh, come on, migrants. We were engaged in something there. We were having a little moment. There was a story unfolding. Let's have a look and see who's turning up. Are they going to top off our numbers from the killed, or are they going to be a load of old pains in the arses? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. Someone's stumbling around obliviously. You know what? Sorry, we'll figure out who these chaps are later on. We'll let them wander in. And let's get back to the deal with this. He's still bunging leather into the workshop. What the hell? Is he on some kind of weird buggy leather loop? Let's follow him. He's still going. He's still after that leather. Maybe this is like mouse leather or something. Let's pause the action. Have a quick look at him and see what he's carrying. What is he carrying? I've clicked off of him somehow. Let's try again. In a strange mood, combat, labour, miscellaneous, view job. Items: turkey hen mangled bone, lead bars, sperm whale leather, what? Giant wren leather, donkey leather, cougar leather, and leopard leather. When did we? Most of our leather was bought in, wasn't it? Because we've only recently started actually using the tannery. Okay. So it's made out of turkey bones, lead bars, and a variety of different leathers. I mean, presumably you can get enough off the sperm whale, right? I mean, he's not using whole pelts, is he? I'm intrigued. What are you making, Nil? What are you doing? Come on. Show me more. There's new migrants arrived. Impress them with your craftsman. No, it can't be more leather. It can't be more leather. Oh my God. Oh no, he's gone for gemstones. Gemstones and leather. Another interesting album title possibility. What are you making? He's begun. We'll find out eventually, but for now we'll just have to theorise. We'll just have to think. Excuse me. Speaking of commands, that link in the description of the channel is still broken. Oh my goodness. Heavy blues or 80s heavy metal album title. Yes, Bones, Leather and Lead. It works. It could even work as a band name, I think. We are Bones, Leather and Lead. You'd have to have 3 people in the group. They'd all have to have enormous beards. Except for Leather. Leather would have very leathery skin. He'd be like an old man who'd been left out in the sun for months on end. I don't know why I think that. I just do. I mean, don't judge me. Uh-oh. Earnod Asdell the Bard cancels drink. Too depressed. Too depressed to drink. Holy shit. He's gone through the bottom of the barrel and he has found rock bottom. Rock bottom! Oh yeah! Make leather quiver 20 has been completed. You know what I haven't done? I've recorded for 30 minutes without any game audio. I haven't turned the volume up. Why did nobody tell me? Good grief. What a blunder. What a bungle. Anyway, those of you watching on the YouTube recording are going to have to wait until next episode before you hear any of the Glorious Dwarf Fortress music, because I'm about to stop the recording. 30 minutes does seem like the sweet spot, doesn't it? See you next time.